It's an Eastern Conference matchup, and today's game is the 76ers coming to town for this one. Welcome, everyone. I'm Kevin Harlan, joined by Clark Kellogg, Steve Kerr, and Doris Burke, as we get set to bring you some terrific NBA action. Their last encounter was in Philadelphia.
Well, watching that game, Kevin, you couldn't help but think it was going to be their night, as well as everybody on the team was shooting the ball.
No question about it.
Future, can they hang on to their players? It's one of the reasons I think they've gone with a more European feel to their club. It's an international city, Toronto is, and I think the franchise feels like if they draft European players, they're more likely to be able to hang on to them than they would be the American stars.
Now, here is Miller. He had a 15-point outing in their last game against Brooklyn.
And no question, you look at his assist totals, I'll tell you what a nice job he was doing.
Lowry kicks to Fields. And it's Philadelphia with the rebound. They're coming off that win against the Nets.
And you look at the box score from that game, guys, and the first thing you notice is how many turnovers they forced.
Yeah, and one thing the box score doesn't show is just how many points came as a direct result of those turnovers.
Well, they benefited from some very loose play from their opponent.
We're just stunned.
Man, they should be, Kevin. That was one elaborate finish.
That was a great angle we just saw, courtesy of Wright. Dives for it. Young's shot is off.
Well, with that much space off the pick, you've got to drop that in.
Yeah, 11 points for him in that last game against Brooklyn.
Put in a lot of good work on the boards. That helped him, too.
Miller, no up. Fast break, Toronto. Straight up. And a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up.
A very gifted athlete. Strong, explosive. I think he's a player with tremendous upside.
Now, here is Young playing Brooklyn. He was nearly unstoppable. Miller, no up. What do you think he needs to work on to take that next step?
It's all about the outside shot for DeRozan. Kevin, the consistency of his perimeter game. Big mistake there.
He feeds it to Miller. He kicks to Richardson. Richardson off a pick from Young. The 76ers
last year in that category, but his numbers are still down just a skosh.
Ed Davis is checked in for Toronto. Linus Kleza comes in for Amir Johnson. Now here is Miller, averaging 14 points a game. Allen, and yes sir, that one drops. Allen's got his first. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, I mean, a cold stretch offensively. They desperately need a basket.
Miller dishes to Hawes. Over Davis. Shot's good from Hawes.
Well said, Kevin. Such an athletic, spectacular play. You're right.
And Davis can't get it to go.
You know, that's a problem he has. I mean, not being able to knock down that open jumper. I think it happens far too often.
Another miss by Philadelphia. Checked in for Davis. Dwyer comes in for Linus Kleza. Ross is checked in for Landry Fields. And it's Calderon in for... Calderon kicks to Ross. That falls. Nice feed this time from Jose Calderon.
His motor, he can really impact the game. Guys, we'll see how they try to deal with him.
Thanks again, Doris. DeRozan over Turner. And it's DeRozan missing. 1:49 left here in the first quarter. Here's Miller. Another three for Philadelphia.
Well, I like that. They ran to the three-point line and got an uncontested look there in transition.
He's been doing. I mean, we haven't seen him take many bad shots, and that's the sign of a mature, poised player.
Young.
Kevin, he's one of the best
How to
finishers.
defend this guy. It's a major order and hard to come up with an answer for him.
And Young backs in. The jump hook. It's hauled in by the Raptors. Here's Calderon with 4 seconds on the clock. And that one's Davis at the 5 down low. That's the group for Toronto to start the second quarter. Goes right up. So the whistle blows on the shot and 2 free. He passes it to Miller. He dishes it to Turner. Back to Miller. 6 to shoot. He feeds it to Turner. Over Kleza. Again, Philadelphia. Quarter number 2 with just over a minute gone. Back to Lowry. Lowry passes to Kleza, and stolen by Miller. Holiday goes in, and there's the pass to Turner. Open look. Rebound by the Raptors here in the second quarter, and Holiday kicks to Miller. Back to Holiday. It's stolen. Fast break. Here we go. Here's Ross. Gets it to go.
Guys, lights out in their last game against the Nets, played really well. He dropped in 15 points and was effective from long range as he got that scoring line by dropping.
A very, very impressive job.
Isn't it great to see a guy like that just come through under pressure? He seems to just thrive in those situations.
Now, here's Richardson.
I like that one-handed spike right there.
Yeah, that's out. From past the arc. Another miss by DeRozan. The 76ers shooting and feeling it offensively in the second quarter. They're shooting 60%. Miller against Fields. Miller dishes to Brown. Miller. 6 on the shot clock. The 76ers need to get off a shot, and so he earns a trip to the line. Officials are.
The way he's moved through the defense so far through 2 quarters, it's like everybody but him is in slow motion.
Well, he's just that quick going to the basket, Steve. I mean, the help defense just isn't getting there in time, and he's been able to finish.
Up and on the floor to start the third. So on the floor for Philadelphia. Miller in a 2-guard. Young out there with Andrew Bynum. Then it's Holiday, and it's Richardson in at the small forward position. The dish to Holiday. Back to Miller. From the arc. It's good. The assist that time from Holiday.
Call a right-now move right to the rim. The defense had no time to recover.
Miller kicks to Richardson. Back to Miller. He dishes it to Holiday. Miller outside. Puts it up from 12. And the 76ers.
Yeah, 3 of their last 5 buckets, guys, have come from inside the lane area. So I'd expect him to continue to go small ball 4 position that he plays. He's so quick and active that he's a nightmare for opposing power forwards to cover. But he's long enough to defend bigger players at the other end of the floor.
That is good.
A bit. He really brings high energy and scoring punch off the bench.
Richardson the pass to Holiday. And Thaddeus Young with the slam.
They just rely heavily on isolation plays and clearing sides of the floor. The zone means you can't do that as much, so you have to be much more. His team still trailing.
Miller dishes to Holiday. With the lead pass. Richardson, good.
Sit in there, and I think you can use it to great effect.
Catching up on the changes for Toronto. Davis comes in for Bargnani. And it's McGuire in for Amir Johnson.
I think he's capable of statistics. The mid-range jumper has the least payoff of any shot, but they've made the most of their chances here.
Yeah, defenses don't want to give up layups or open threes, so they force you into that tough mid-range area, but they're doing a good job.
Stolen by Johnson. Here's DeRozan. Another miss by DeRozan. Sends it back.
Yeah, he's struggled with his shot this quarter, and he's got to find a groove somehow.
Gets it to go. To shoot. Johnson, the pass to DeRozan. Over Miller. And it's DeRozan missing.
They're going to have to improve upon if they're going to win this game.
And it's lights out with the foul. Miller kicks to Richardson. Back to Miller. Holiday left side. Right with a screen on Calderon. The shot by Holiday, no good. The pass to Miller. Takes the 3. It's good. The assist that time from Holiday. Just 4 to shoot. Here's Bargnani. Solid play in the low block, and that one's good. Feeds to Miller. Back to Wright. There's the triple. Ross grabs the
Down
board.
with one hand and making it look easy.
Easy and fun. He just thrives on making the D look silly. Holiday. He passes to Miller. Miller off a pick from Young. Miller the pass to Young. And he connects on the jumper. The screen did the trick. Lowry kicks to DeRozan. Shot is off. And the 76ers kicks it to Richardson. Back to Miller. Dishes it to Young. Fades. And it's Kyle Lowry with the rebound. Passes to DeRozan. Shot clock at 6. Gets the bucket.
Going right to the heart of that defense like they have been until they do something about it. If they don't offer resistance, take everything you can get in there.
Young sets a screen for Miller. Now the dish to Bynum. Puts it up from 15. Rebound by the Raptors. Miller dishes to Young. That's good. Young's. Here's Fields. And Philadelphia grabs the miss.
Drafting kids right out of high school. I like the fact that he continues to improve. He's adding range to his jump shot.
The 76ers leading by 16. Here's Miller. Calderon pulls it
Easily inside. And that actually forces him to get into foul trouble sometimes. Boy, I love the...
I don't see any reason to change strategy here.
Young with the ball. And it's Johnson picking him up. Richardson. Holiday goes in. Bynum the pass to Miller. The 3. Rebound by Johnson. Fast break Toronto. Fields got the ball. Here's DeRozan. And the shot.
The defense makes them change plans.
Outside Holiday. Richardson. From outside off the mark. That's blocked. DeRozan. And a miss there with a chance to cut the lead. Bynum with a screen on Lowry. Here's Miller. Nice teamwork to set up the pick play and make this. 9 seconds left in the fourth. So the 76ers winning. Both teams played well, but these guys had the edge.
Yeah.
76ers. 99.
Just point out the bounce. Show me the bounce. Yeah. Just point out the bounce. Yeah. Timbo King.